So it's 14:35 p.m. It is Thursday. Happy Thirsty Thick That Thursday, y'all. So I got a fandom thoughts vid, honestly. And this is regarding TMZ and celebrity deaths. So, yeah, and I'll be doing a little more on the most recent one in a little while, I guess. But yeah, but it's so weird. Every time a celebrity dies, TMZ magically has to break the news on that shit. Like, whatever. And I find that odd because it makes them look like they're a co-conspirator in their death. And then you wonder how much they're getting paid to break the news first. Which is why that's why I made that post, because I'm like, why you? Why always gotta? Why gotta be first? Dumb. No point in being first. It's like somebody's dead. Hoorah! But it's just weird to me that they have to break it first. Like back then, the only way I ever found out about celebrity deaths or anything was always on the news. WBAL, Baltimore. That's how I found out all the time. Or Fox News. Or not Fox News, Fox 45. Yeah, because I'm in Maryland, so it was either that or Inside Edition or wherever. But with TMZ, it's like they break it just to be. They're like the Kim Kardashians of the news. They have to be in the spotlight no matter what. They're like Trump too. Exactly like Trump. Like they have to be in the limelight no matter what. I mean, hell, they were accused of this shit when Kobe Bryant died because they broke the news on that first. But it's always funny when Malcolm Jamal Warner died, and then Ozzy died, and then now Hulk Hogan's dead. Yeah, I'll do a video on his ass later. Or I might do all three. I don't know. But with TMZ, it's why I was like I said, why gotta be first? What's to be gained out of it? Did you help kill them? Plausible question. We're a news outlet. We would never do that. Okay. um, it's just a strange thing to me because in this day and age, celebrity deaths used to be so, in a way, kind of sacred, but at the same time, um, more honorable, I would say. Whereas nowadays, it's like, oh, this person's dead, nobody fucking cares. Or, oh, let's cry for a week and then move on. It's wild. That's how I feel and think, TMZ acts. Like they just see it as a transactional opportunity versus, letting shit happen, beforehand, or letting it just unfold as it should. I mean, there was where was I reading this? I think it might have been on YouTube or something. I had read a comment where somebody had just found out that Robin Williams died, and he had been dead for like 8 years. And so I was like, it's been 8 years. Where have you been? A lot of people don't know this shit, and it's really kind of sad. But it also goes to show not everybody's plugged into the zeitgeist of social media. And TMZ itself is just one of those news outlets that I don't give a fuck about. I really don't. I don't even follow them, but somehow they magically pop up every time someone's dead that's popular. It's too many coincidences not for them not to be investigated. Just saying, like, did you help kill them? Did you aid in it? Were you there? Were you by their bedside? Do you have the motherfuckers on speed dial for every celebrity? It's a valid question. And they've been involved, and with Hogan's death, they've been involved with him for quite a while, so never know. Or maybe in a rare plot twist, Trump had him killed. So he couldn't break out the Epstein files. But no. But no, this is some serious shit that I think about because, you know, you never see. I'm trying to think. When Princess Diana died, yeah, I'm that old. Um, I got suspended from elementary school for calling Sarah Bates a whore of Halloween. I meant horror. Bullshit stuff. They wouldn't hear me out. Typical fucking shit. But when she died, that was all over the news. Every network was covering this shit. And it was a sense of real sadness. Like a real sense of mourning and dread and um just pain. Real world pain. Because she's dead, she's gone, and she was beloved by so many. Whereas now, fast forward 30 plus years later, and celebrity deaths are more a trend to follow. It's a fucking trend. And I find that so weird. And going back to TMZ, they always got to break it first. Why? What's so cool about being the first one to break the news? Like, it doesn't make you cool. It makes you suspicious. It makes you highly suspect. It shows you would rather get paid for it versus um letting it, instead of making it a transactional affair, you would rather be spotlight popular. And that's pitiful. That's really sad. It's so shitty. Whereas some newscasters, the local ones, you can tell they have more emotion to them. They're not as detached as others are. Like I learned this watching WBL on Fox 45 growing up, and here intermittently, not every night, but you can tell, who's genuine, who's not. And fun fact, Andy, who is that? Yeah, Andy from WMAR, short dude, glasses, fro, little curly fro. I think he's Jewish though, but he's short as hell. Yeah, I think he's like 5'3". It's funny, but no, like it's a soul. They're soulless motherfuckers. That's how I see them. They're soulless motherfuckers that only care about being number one on a celebrity death, having that spotlight, being trending, and not caring. Whereas other news anchors, local ones, you will see them, actually break down a little bit and be like, yeah, it's a tragic loss. And I know it's a recycled ass line, but when they say it, you can hear it in their tone and understand that, they're hurting too. Yeah. But I don't know. It's fucking TMZ though. Fuck them. That's why I really hate them. They make no sense. Like, why would you have to be in the spotlight as bad as Kim K or Trump? So dumb. And of course, if Trump dies, they'll be spotlight number one all week long on that. Guaranteed. Yep. And then Mag will cry it was an Obama hit. Stupid shithead. Anyway. So that's my 2 cents on TMZ. So I'll be back in a little while because I'm going to go work on some slideshows, and I do want to do a video on Hogan's death because it's funny in so many ways and yet sad at the same time. So stay tuned.